It is very special.
It has fabulous surprises. Watch right till the end.
We have the most fabulous property for you today. This is incredible. It is a 3-bedroom house. Villa. It's a 3-bedroom villa, but that doesn't say it all. It could be expanded to 8 bedrooms if you wanted it to be. It has something very, very special, which I'll tell you about later. It has double glazing, fully centrally heated, incredibly well planned, only 20 years old. Nothing needs to be done on it. Much of the furniture will come with the house if you want it to. So it could be a ready to move into beautiful space. It's been owned by a very, very lovely person who's a spiritual person, and the energy of this place is wonderful. Come inside. So you enter into this really lovely hallway space with these gorgeous wooden stairways. Downstairs you go down to the special place. I'll tell you about that later. Upstairs you go up to what's been used at the moment as office space into the attic, but actually it could be made into a wonderful self-contained unit for guests or to rent out on Airbnb. It has lots of potential up there. Next you come in past this lovely wooden panelling, beautiful wooden doors, and you come into a second reception area. And this leads into a lovely, large living space, sala de estar, room to be. That's what the literal meaning of living room is in Portuguese. Which opens out into a fabulous balcony that overlooks the stunning garden, which actually backs onto the river Zizeri. I think that's how you pronounce it. You have a river at the bottom of your garden. That is fabulous. And fabulous views of the Gardenia Mountains. The living room has another seating area out the back, a shadier space to avoid the blaring hot sun that you get here. And then you come into this wonderfully light, airy kitchen that's big enough to feed a family at their dining room table. You've got these beautiful picture windows, dual aspect with wonderful views. All the windows and doors in this house are double glazed and have mosquito blinds. There's plenty of storage space everywhere. It's newly fitted kitchen. There is nothing to do here. It is all high spec, beautifully made, beautifully finished. And as well as that, there's a pantry, which has got room for a dryer and a washing machine, and also a fireplace. Fabulous. This villa could welcome all of your friends and family for amazing times. Or it could be an opportunity for a business. It is very special. I love the way that they've used wood in throughout, but it doesn't overpower, it complements the space. Beautiful built-in wardrobe, cupboard space. There is so much storage in this place as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Downstairs there's a small toilet. And on this floor as well, this is where you would probably have your home. There's a fabulous ensuite room.
This bedroom benefits from a front-facing window and ample room, bearing in mind that much of the furniture is staying. It also has a very convenient walk-in shower.
So down the corridor, around the corner, you come to a cosy, snug living area, which could obviously be a bedroom as well if you wanted it to be. It has views onto the back garden.
This snug area provides a fantastic space where the family can come together, share time together, playing board games, catching up on the latest TV series, and generally just hanging out together. The relaxing atmosphere the current owner brings to the place is seen throughout. It's lovely.
Here we have another shower room, family shower room with toilet, sink, and lovely shower. Again, everything is finished perfectly. And then you come into another massive bedroom, again with views over to the back garden, seating area.
There's access from the house into the garage, and as you can see, there's a full central heating system, professionally made, perfect to keep you warm in the winter. And it's also got air conditioning, as you'd expect, to keep it cool in the summer.
And then you come upstairs. Now I like this space. This could be an area that you make into your guest area. Oh, I saw a cat. Currently it's been used as an office space, this room. You can see it's professionally set up as an office there with all of the plug sockets and everything that you'll need. And it has a window there overlooking the back garden. And then you have the other half of the house. Again, another office space that could, as you can see, be used as perfect for a self-contained area for guests where they could have their place to relax. Or you could make this into several bedrooms if you wanted to as well. All of the windows are double glazed, like I said. They have mosquito blinds. The house is really well insulated and feels really cool inside, which is wonderful. But it also has central heating. So in the winter when it gets a bit chilly, switch on the central heating and you will be warm and toasty in this big house. Very well thought through. So this is the special, absolutely amazing part.
We're leading into the reception area of a fully established complementary therapy centre. It's true. It has a selection of treatment areas from hydrotherapy, iridology, osteopathy and beyond. It has calm counselling areas and has been a well-known resource in the area. And this whole space could be potentially expanded to offer retreats, maybe offer packages for hen parties and other special events.
Has beautiful spaces to relax. It's been used to heal and treat people. So the energy in this place is fabulous, it's gorgeous, it's warming, it's lovely.
Alternatively, this whole area could be redefined and the space could be developed into further bedrooms for a larger family, or into one or two separate accommodation units for rural tourism. As we say, this is a very special place.
So you have this brilliant parking area. These walls are reinforced concrete. They are strong and you'll never have any bother with those. As I say, the complete house is fully double glazed with mosquito nets and the shutters too. And also, it has solar panels that provide it with a lot of the electricity that it uses. Again, really well thought out house, really well designed, using the best of technologies to make the best use of energy in this house. As I say, it's also really well insulated, so it is really good and efficient for such a huge space. And yet another fabulous thing about this property is it's fully alarmed and fully connected to the police, so it's secure and safe too. It really has got one hell of a lot going on for it, this place. Fabulous. Beautiful entrance with plenty of space to turn round, and obviously you've got the garage there as well. Wow. Now I really want to check out this fabulous garden. Time to put my hat on because it's quite a sunny day. Come and have a look. I love the gardens, they've been well manicured, there's some beautiful shrubs that have been well looked after, there's fruit trees as well. Been thought through again, planted in such a way to make the space friendly with nice places to sit and enjoy the garden. Something really special in the garden. Oh, this is really special in the garden. Look at this. Well, you're very beautiful. We'll try not to scare it too much. So, I've just been told by the owner, and I didn't realise this, but this is a fabulous thing that could be done. You can actually drive in through this gate, down here, and if you cut some of the shrubs and move the garden furniture, you could drive quite a large vehicle, definitely our van, all the way round the front of the house and back out the other entrance. So actually you could drive, if you needed to, around the whole property. Also, this slope could be used for camper vans, small camper vans, or campers to drive down, and you could make this area, subject to all the planning rules that the camera has. You'd obviously have to talk to them about it, but this could potentially be a campsite. This place has some really interesting possibilities. The whole treatment centre at the bottom could be converted quite easily into either rooms or self-contained units, because it has all of the bathrooms and infrastructure and space to make it into alloggiamento accommodation, tourist accommodation. And you have something here called rural turismo, which you might be able to use some of the incentives for that to help you set that up. Again, do your research, talk to the camera if you're interested, if you've got any of these ideas that you want to pursue. We're going this way, Peacock. So I do like the way they've made this a very beautiful garden with flowers and shrubs, but also a practical garden with vines that are irrigated from its own irrigation system. There's a beautifully made pond, which is also a tank, but it's beautifully made, and that holds over 1,000 litres and can supply the irrigation system to the vines and the other fruit trees, which is a really good idea. And you are allowed to extract some water from the river without a license, so that can help you with the irrigation of your plants and fruit trees. These are going to be productive. They've been very well pruned and looked after, obviously, for many years. We have other trees of note. There's a fig tree here, a hazel tree there. There's some ash trees, pine trees, and more fruit trees as we come along the edge of the land on this side. The villa sits in a piece of land of 6,000 metres squared, which is a good size. It's not too big, it's not too overwhelming, but it's big enough to grow all the food that you want, all the fruit that you want. And if you want to have a fabulous space for your grandkids, your children, your friends, your family to play in. Look at this lovely meadow. Stunning at the moment with the wild grasses and wild flowers. Did you hear that? That was the peacocks. And then we have another fig tree here. I think that's a willow there. More apples or pear trees along here. More vines along the wall here, and a beautiful, stunning wall. That's a feature in itself. Oh, now if only we could have smelly vision. These smell delicious. Oh, I think it's an apple tree, that might be pear. Whatever it is, it's going to be very productive. Oh, I'm just thinking, get a vista of that view of the house from down here. Doesn't it look lovely? Anyway, we've still got to see the river. So here we have a small agricultural building that is there to pump up water from a borehole that's obviously being supplied by the river. Now when I say river, I don't mean little tiny stream, trickle. This is a proper river. You can hear it. I have to shout to come over the noise of it. And you have to come a bit closer, and you can see it in between these trees. There it is. It is a massive river. There you go. You've got friendly neighbourly dogs here. They're not barking, they're being very friendly, aren't you? Yes, you're lovely. And I'm sure you could make access down to that river if you wanted to. What an amazing thing to have that on your doorstep. Literally a massive river as part of your garden.
So we decided to come downstream to show you what the river really looks like. It's fabulous.
So, we love that property. If you're interested in it, get in touch with Jishnu at the Remax office in Fundao. He's a fantastic guy and he speaks perfect English, obviously Portuguese, and I think he speaks French too. Anyway, get in touch with Jishnu directly about that and he can tell you all the details and answer any of the questions that you have about the property. The property is right on the edge of the Estrella mountain range, as you can see behind me. We noticed that there are loads of trails and national footpaths from the actual property that go into the surrounding beautiful area. Again, adding to its incredible potential as a tourist destination. The Zazia River that it borders onto was a little bit difficult to see from the property. I've been told by the owner that you could definitely make a steps down to the river, and it was actually cleared and it was easy. There was easy access a few years ago, so that could be well maintained. And on this river there's actually a museum dedicated to this river in Belmont, which I'd recommend you go to because it's a lovely museum. And this river is a haven of wildlife. The owner told us that she's seen otters in her garden. That is fabulous. And the bird life and the other wildlife on this river is absolutely amazing. Absolutely brilliant to have this river at the bottom of your garden. Wow, amazing. So, if you're interested in this property, let us know. Let us know the ideas that you could think of for this property. Have you got other ideas? It's limitless potential, we think, and I'm sure you have fabulous ideas as well. We'd love you to share them with us in the comments. Have you been interested in any of the other properties we've shown? Have you followed any of them up? Have you been in contact with the agents or the owners to find out more details about them? And have you actually bought one of the properties that we filmed? Please let us know. We'd really like to hear your stories about your search for your perfect property in Portugal. So, if you've got any questions, ask us. Definitely let Jishnu know that you saw the property on our channel, and we look forward to hearing your stories. Bye!